Welcome to Enchanted Tarot. This is for the sign of Leo. It is a general reading. That being said, it may or may not resonate with you. If it doesn't sound like it's your story, check your other placements. Your messages could be there. So, right away we see that, we have the card of depression. So somebody feels really low, feeling defeated maybe when it comes to a relationship or getting a relationship or getting what they want. It feels like there's lessons involved here because Saturn is down here on this corner of the card and the moon is over here. We also have the symbol for Scorpio and Capricorn that rule this card of depression. So pride could be involved. They could be feeling very resentful, frustrated, powerless to change their circumstances. We have the book and the sun, which is fantastic on this. I feel like this person has been going through or learning a lesson or needs to learn. There's something that they're currently, or up to this point at least, something they have not seen. Okay, now if you really look at this picture, you see how he holds his head. He's holding his head, indicating the fatigue, but also that he has control over this, right? Now, so he's looking down, and he's thinking, well, there's no way out, oh, I can't do anything about this. But if he would but turn his head, which he has the power to do, he would see that there is a light. Okay, now if we notice other images in this scene, we will look above him here, and it's the devil, and you see he's like breathing fire. It doesn't really show here, but we can see fire coming out here. This is their own inner demons. So their own fears that are keeping them trapped in this energy. Okay. That may have actually put them there in the first place. Because there is a way out. There is still hope. We have the card of hope right here. There's something this person is not seeing. The book is here and it's closed. And they feel like they don't have this information, but they do. They actually have this information. They have but to look. It's like they're controlling how the wind blows here in this energy. Okay? And it's because of the ghosts of the past. But they can change this. Whatever it is that they're not seeing is going to be revealed to them. That's what the book is saying. And that is what the sun is also saying and confirming. Okay? So, I feel like this is something that may have taken this person time to learn because of pride. So let's have a look at the root. And down here we have the convenanza. And this is about facing your fears, facing the truth of the situation, of your situation, you or them, whoever this energy belongs to, and how you got here. This could also be that this person is holding back a truth that they didn't tell, especially that this card of Gemini is here. This is a card of that could speak to doubleness. Okay, so they could be hiding a secret. Yeah, hiding a secret. It speaks to hidden things, not revealing things or not seeing things again. not sharing. This person could also be, especially connecting these two together, this person could also be like have a poker face. So it's like when they're out and about, it's like they pretend they don't care or that it doesn't bother them, but then behind closed doors when they're alone, we see how deep their pain goes, you know. And so the Convenanza is about facing fears, and it's what they're going to need to do. It's the change that needs to happen here if they want to get this person back or want to get back what they lost. They're going to have to delve into their trunk. See that? That's the emotional baggage that they're carrying. There's something in there, in that trunk, that could go back to childhood even, that they need to dig up, go back, look at, in order to change this situation, in order to get back what they lost. I feel like they may be blaming the other person for their circumstances, but a deeper look would reveal that there is something here that they need to take responsibility for themselves, okay? So this is what they're not seeing. They're not seeing how they played a part in this, you know? Or maybe not yet willing to see it, you know? Pride stands in the way here. And but this will soon be shown to them. They will soon see this. I want to go here next. This person is in love with the other. Okay, I mean, it could be you, it could be them. And there's a recognition that something needs to change. But they don't see the way yet, or at least they didn't back here. I think they took a decision in the past, and probably very abruptly, and it came from their maybe a trigger. Something was triggered within them that triggered some very deep repressed emotions, an old injury here with the moon. And they need to solve this to find their way out of this energy. So they need to look at the real root issue here and take responsibility for that and face their fears surrounding it. Okay, because the Convenanza is about facing one's fears, seeing the real truth of their situation, how they got here, how they landed here. This person is hiding their feelings. They're still hurting. The Scorpio symbol in reverse speaks to open wounds. And I feel like these open wounds go back quite a ways for this person. She's looking over here. This person, they know how they feel about you. and but they don't know how you're feeling about them naturally. Time has passed, perhaps, and of course, things may have been said and done, um, and they may feel powerless to change that up to a point, because they reach a point where they're actually they know they need to change this. If they ever want to change it, then they're going to need to look deeper. They're going to need to look at what the real truth is. So take a different perspective on things, a different view, a different path to the goal. So they want to start over from scratch. Now here, clearly what we see is that in the past, they felt like the other person wasn't listening to them, wasn't hearing them, that they weren't going to get what they wanted. That's what happened. They were unwilling back here to to continue, to proceed. And so they ended it. They felt unloved and uncared for, like that you didn't care about them, or that you didn't care about their needs or their wants. But those are like false images, false information. She's in the reverse. Coming from open wounds of the past. So what we see are the Nine of Swords here. So we really know this person's up in their head. They're really, really thinking. It's all coming from these old wounds. And these old wounds stir up the emotions. And perhaps this has been a pattern in this person's life also. Especially if it's been, they've been carrying this for a very long time. It would have been affecting all of their relationships most likely. I feel like this is imagined things, the things with the false information and the Nine of Swords. This person was imagining a lot of things, or imagining what they thought were going to happen. And they still do that up until this point, imagining things. They're in control here. They're holding their head in that position. They really want another chance. And so we have this card of Ascension. And so what this is saying is that they need to gain control over the mind and the heart and the head, okay? And this must be done. Both need to rule if they are to obtain their desires. So they need to bring those things into balance. How do they bring those things into balance? Well, it's by looking at the facts. Okay, because imagined things are not facts. So they need to look at the facts. They need to look at the history, how they got here, the decisions they made that landed them here. So, and the goal, of course, is the makeup card here. This is called the makeup card. It's Kiss and Makeup, and it is actually the Lovers. Okay, so that's the goal. A long-term relationship. That's what they want. overcoming difficulties. It's what they want. This card can even indicate marriage. So they're really thinking long term. This is a vision for their future. That's the goal. It's what they want. They want to make up, and they want to have this long-term relationship with you. It was their vision, and it still is. It's just that they don't feel that, you know, that they can change things, or that they didn't feel that way. I mean, they did feel that way until a certain point here, depending where they are in this energy currently. We see that they don't believe they can have it. They're grieving over the loss of this vision that they had. It's possible that maybe they did have another chance and they blew it for some of you. But what we see sitting here is very interesting, because it is the Five of Coins. And what landed them here is that emotional baggage that they carry on their back. Okay? And so, oh, look at that. Oh my goodness. Yes, another makeup card. And so, this is about, look at that. This is about facing the truth, taking action. Look at that. Knight of Wands, taking action, facing the truth. Look how he comes to her to release her from her bonds. This is about facing the truth, things they've been in denial about. So they would have, this person would have left the other in a situation where that left them fearful for the future also, you know. So they're coming back to release them from that. This card is so important because this is somebody who was sitting down in a church. He actually had went in at this point. The time you get to this, oh, excuse me, I hit the mic, so sorry. By the time we get to this deck, okay, because it is the after tarot. So by the time you get here, he went to the church, okay, initially, in the regular tarot, the Rider-Waite, right? He goes to the church, and he's outside looking in. Okay, so in the new vision, he's actually gone inside the church, and he's sitting down and he's praying for change. But what he doesn't realize at that time, and what he does realize here, is that he needs, if he wants things to change, he needs to get up and take action to make the change. He needs actually to rescue himself. And so that's really the message on this card. Once he does that, then this happens, you know. This could be admitting a truth to themselves, even something they were in denial about. And so what we see now is this person has learned something. Okay. You see all the books on the wall. This person has learned something. This person has been watching you. He's looking at the world here. And you're about to receive a surprising message from this person. And I feel, because of this card, that they are now more willing, more open, willing to talk, more understanding, and more willing to compromise. That's what you're going to see when they come back. Not only that, but they are going to express some very deep emotions. This is making up. And so there is still hope here. There is a love connection going on here. And there's still hope for it. That is what I have for you. I thank you for watching, for liking, and for sharing my videos, and for subscribing. Also, thank you to everyone who has sent in a donation. It is greatly appreciated. Many blessings to all of you.